The areas that didn't wear off stuck really well. Oh my god, I can't talk. Hello everyone, it's Ziya and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have nothing on my face. And that is because today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I got this in the shade 303. This foundation is supposed to have a natural finish, wear up to 24 hours, high coverage, and air-light texture. So I'm really excited to see if this actually works as it says it does. I know probably everybody has done first impressions on this already, but I have not watched any of them because I wanted to have my own opinion once I got it, and I finally got it. So I'm just going to start putting this on my face. But before I put that on my face, I'm going to prime my face using my NYX Tea Tree Balance Primer. Since I do wear this really often with my foundation, I don't think that it would be fair to judge this one without my primer because I would be comparing it to my other stuff, which I use my primer with. So that's why I'm using a primer. And then I use a mattifying primer just on my nose so that the oils don't affect my foundation as much. But it still does because my nose is an oily mess. It sounds disgusting, but it is true. And before I start doing my foundation, I'm just going to move my hair out of my face. Alright, so I brought you in a little closer so that you can see what this looks like once I start to put it on. I'm going to shake it up. I like the fact that the tip is more pointy rather than rounded and flat like the other Infallible ones. It feels thick and kind of mousse-like. I don't know if I'm really going to like this or not. It feels odd. So I'm going to do half of my face and see how the coverage is. I'm also going to go over my dark circles under and over my eyes so that we can get a really good representation about how this works. I'm just spreading it around with my fingers first, and then I'm going to go in with a sponge and blend everything out. I think I got a really good color. It blends into my neck pretty well. And I've got to say, it really is pretty full coverage. There is some areas right here and here where I am breaking out that it didn't cover completely. But it does look really, really good. However, it looks a little dry. This doesn't claim to be mattifying, but it definitely feels very matte. So to begin with, I don't like the texture of it, but I like the coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we will continue from there. I feel like this dries really quickly, and so you have to work really, really fast with it. I've got to say the coverage is pretty good. However, those spots that are still peeking out do bother me. So I'm just going to go in with a little more, and I'm just going to put it in the areas that I feel can use more coverage. Alright, that is completely applied. The coverage is really, really good, but I don't feel like I like the texture in person. It looks very dry on my face, and I'm not the happiest with it so far. Maybe it'll look better once I have everything else on. So I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I am back. It took a much longer time than I expected it to because I got busy and I had to move around. It's just stuff took forever, and now it's 1:25. So I've had this on my face for about 2 hours now, and it's not fading away or anything, but there is a spot right here that is not completely covered. I can definitely see my little pimple popping through right here, and above my upper lip looks very dry and it looks like it's kind of cracking a little bit. You can't see it on camera. No, I don't think the camera is showing it. Yes, thank you, camera, for not showing a lot of my imperfections, but it's not the best, and putting concealer on under my eyes was a little bit rough because the foundation had gotten so dry that applying my concealer over it made everything look kind of cakey. And so I'm already creasing, and that usually doesn't happen. I think you can kind of see right here, you can see a line, and that is not good, especially since I've only had this foundation on for 2 hours. And so that's very frustrating. I wish that I hadn't put it so close around my eyes, because then I think that wouldn't have been as much of an issue. But I did, and it is a bit of an issue. So I'll probably check in with you guys 1 or 2 more times. I'm going to go out really soon. We'll see. We'll see how it lasts. I don't think it's not going to last. I just don't like the finish of it to begin with. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'll see you guys a little later. Okay, I pulled my hair back from my face. It is now 5:30, and this, oof, you can't see it on camera. I feel like you can't see it. Let me turn down my light. Can you see it now? I don't know. I don't know if you can see what's going on with my face. It's extremely, extremely dry. It does not look really good at all to me. It's like separating out of being dry. I don't know. I don't know. It looks very scaly. The foundation is horrible so far. Like, I don't even know if it's worth doing another check-in at 8 o'clock, but so far I am not a fan. Not a fan of it. Don't like it. Okay, so it is 8:15-ish. My lights are blinding me, and I'm tired. Even though it looks fine in the video right now, it doesn't feel good on my face. It is really cracked. The areas that didn't wear off stuck really well. Oh my god, I can't talk. I feel like if you're dry, this probably isn't the best for you. However, if you're oily, I think this can work. Especially if you're really oily, I think that this will keep you matte throughout the day. I am not oily in general. I'm only oily around my nose. I don't know. Personally, I would return this if I could. But since I did open it and I used it, I would feel very guilty trying to return this. So it's not a huge loss. I think it cost $11. I really wish that I had bought something else now, because I don't feel like I could use this, because I am not happy with the finish of it. It looks very dry, and it adds this texture to my skin that I don't actually have. I think that this is a bust. I don't like it. It's not a must, it's a bust. That's what I'm going to call this from now on. Whenever I do a first impression or review, it's going to be a must or bust. Ah, yeah, that's what it's going to be. I probably saw that somewhere else. But you know what? It's mine now. So, in the end, L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation, bust. I don't like it. I would throw it, but I don't want to hurt my floor. So, gosh, I'm so tired. And it's not even that late. I just want to go to bed. But I gotta wash my face. I gotta take a shower. I don't like this stuff, but if you are oily, this will probably work really great for you. If you're dry, go for something that's more dewy and has more moisturizing stuff going on. And this says it feels weightless. It does not feel It does not feel weightless. It does. I remember that's on my skin. I don't forget that it's there. I don't feel like the texture of my skin feels good, and that is a no-no for me. So this, I would just throw it away because it sucks really hard. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, because I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. It's slowly getting bigger, and yeah, it's taking a long time. It's taking a long time to grow, but it's alright. I'm just gonna keep on trying. And I hope that you're here with me so that we can experience all of this together. So yeah, thanks for watching again. I'm tired. I'm probably saying the same thing over and over again. Okay, bye-bye. Night-night.